Hi, I'm Kaylee Bell.
Hi, I'm Alyssa.
Hi, my name is Jada Boyer, and we are the website design team from the Fairfield High School Butler Tech chapter of Business Professionals of America. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to listen to our presentation today. We are so grateful for this opportunity to continue with BPA this year and share with you our work despite the circumstances. We have been tasked with creating a website that will act as a travel guide for students and their advisors who will be attending the National Leadership Conference in Orlando, Florida in May of 2021. Together, we've created a site that combines engaging, visually appealing aesthetics as well as an intuitive, user-friendly design to effectively communicate a wide range of information to our audience. Outside of BPA, Kaylee, Alyssa, and I also worked together as a team on the backstage crew of our school's musical program. This meant that we came into the project knowing our strengths very well, and were able to effectively divide up much of the development process. For example, while I organized much of the page layout and navigational scheme, Alyssa worked with the aesthetics and curated information, and Kaylee did much of the technical programming of the site. However, we were also able to collaborate and work together to create a cohesive site for our users. We learned from each other and were able to expand upon initial ideas to create a final site in which we all play a hand.
On the programming side, this website is a collection of HTML and CSS. Throughout the process of creating this site, we had gone through a few different resources to try to learn these languages, but nothing was as helpful as viewing a template and seeing the code in context. To build this site, we sampled lines of code from a template and then altered the code to fit our needs. We customized every inch of the template, learning more about these coding languages with every step. We wanted to make sure that our website was accessible to all types of computers, so our website has cross-browser compatibility, working on most modern major browsers such as Safari, Edge, and Chrome. Another way that we made our website responsive was by using viewport units when dealing with feature elements such as titles. For example, instead of setting the text on the title section of the home screen to be, say, 60 pixels tall, we set it to be 6 viewports, or 6 VWs. This will make the title text bigger or smaller as the screen size changes, making it an enjoyable viewing experience no matter what size screen you're on.
Our target audience is both BPA members and its advisors. That's a very wide variety of ages, so we made sure to make the site both attention-grabbing and easy to use for everybody. For example, on the home page, we catered to the younger audiences with a large, attention-grabbing photo as the page's focal point. Also, at the top of the page, we had the location and dates of the conference to be found easily for the older members of the audience. For our homepage aesthetics, we chose a theme to coordinate with the BPA website. We made sure to use red and blue primarily and added in some white, black, and colors on the grayscale in order to complement them. Between each element on the page, we have a thin, white border to show simplicity and emphasize separation. Most of the text is in the font of sans serif to give the site a very modern feel and make it simple and easy to read.
This map is an example of an element that we added to the template ourselves. We knew that a map would be helpful for the viewer to locate different attractions and understand the context of the location. To achieve the map, we used an HTML iframe and set the source to a link of a Google map. Additionally, all the lovely blues and grays that are used to color the map fit right in with our color scheme.
Our page layout is designed so that our users are slowly immersed into the content of the site. Each page begins with a large, eye-catching media header and a large title so that the users know immediately what they will find on each page. Each header also utilizes parallax scrolling so that the user is not just going row by row, they're really immersed into the site. Our information is organized from general to more specific so that the user's questions are answered when they expect them and when they need them. They won't have to go searching for information.
In order to make a coherent website, all of our topic pages for dining, transportation, and attractions all borrow elements from the homepage to make it all feel connected, like font and color scheming. But we also make sure to add new elements, like icons and two-column style, to keep it fun and exciting. We did lots of research to make sure we were going to get a variety of restaurants for our dining page. We found restaurants with very different types of food, locations, and price ranges. To avoid overcrowding the page, we added only the most important information to appear on the site, like location, hours, food types, and price ranges. And then there's a Learn More button with all the restaurants' more detailed information if the user decides to use it.
These rows were difficult to format, but we knew that we wanted to get this element just right, as these rows are repeated all throughout our website. Essentially, there was one column for the text and one column for the photo, and then in the text column there are two additional columns, one with the icons and button, and then one with the informational details. In the code, we had to add some padding to the text on the leftmost column so it didn't run into the icons. Also, we had to add a class to the photos so that they would all look uniform. All the photos are restricted to certain dimensions. Since all the photos are different dimensions naturally, we had to restrict them so they could all look the same.
In order to make a coherent website, all of our topic pages for dining, transportation, and attractions all borrow elements from the homepage to make it all feel connected, like font and color scheming. But we also make sure to add new elements like icons and two-column style to keep it fun and exciting. We did lots of research to make sure we were going to get a variety of restaurants for our dining page. We found restaurants with very different types of food, locations, and price ranges. To avoid overcrowding the page, we added only the most important information to appear on the site, like location, hours, food types, and price ranges. And then there's a Learn More button with all the restaurants' more detailed information if the user decides to use it.
Thank you once again for taking the time today to listen to us. We've had so much fun with this project, not just because we're working with friends, but also because we were able to learn and grow so much throughout the entire process. We're grateful for this opportunity to share this work with you and are excited to continue to develop in skill and as a team.